everyone. Welcome to our GTS clinic and chair yoga for the next 45 minutes is what we're gonna shoot for. Today is just an opportunity for you to move your body. It's very common in this time and in this crazy current that maybe we're stagnating a little bit and staying still a little more, doing a little bit less because we're not roaming quite as far. So today is just an opportunity to remember that for your yoga practice, it doesn't have to happen in the confines of your mat. It happens in your safe space, in your home, at your desk, and with a chair. So for today, if you haven't already, grab a chair. One without arms is best, but you can always modify if you have one with. If you also can find a couple of blocks, something that might be able to stack to give you a little extra room and space or support, you can also use books. Grab a big old encyclopedia and stick it by your chair. I'll give you instruction about how to use that if you need it later. So as always, I'm going to encourage you to find more space in your body without pushing into pain. It does not have to be painful, and it should not be painful. So where you find pain, I want you to pull back a little bit. That's yoga. If you do nothing more than just breathe with me today, you've done yoga. So thank you and welcome. Let's go ahead and get started. I want you to find the front of your chair, sitting tall on your sits bones, those bones that you sit on that are kind of bony. And try and find some good posture, elongating through the crown of the head. Tuck the chin gently. And I want you to close your eyes. You're there alone. Nobody's watching, right? Maybe the kids are. Maybe the spouse is joining you today. Let's take a moment to drop into ourselves and check in with ourselves today. So as you sit here, I want you to move your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. And we're gonna practice some diaphragmatic breathing, which is just an opportunity to access more space in the lungs than you've been using for your shallow breath all day. As you sit, let's think about inhaling in through the nose. Fill the lungs, feel the chest rise. At the top of that breath, I want you to hold just a moment. With your exhale, keep the lips sealed, and let's feel that rib cage come back together. Let the chest fall. Empty every bit of air out of your lungs. Good, let's keep that going. Inhale, feel the chest rise, feel the ribs open. Maybe working into the belly, maybe the belly comes out. As you exhale, the hand falls in, the belly comes back in, the ribs move together, and the chest falls down. Good, let's take another one in your own time. Inhale. Find as much space as you can at the top, hold that breath. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale completely. Good. With your next inhale, let's open the eyes softly. Just take your gaze to something in front of you. We're gonna inhale, find as much breath as you can, fill the lungs up. This time, exhale, open mouth, sigh. Let an audible sigh come out. Let the day melt away. Inhale again, fill the lungs. Feel everything lift and open, hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, sigh. Last time. Inhale. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Good. Let the hands melt down to the lap. Take a moment here to roll the shoulders up towards the ears and then down and back. Really noticing where you might be holding tension today. This is a very common place. As the day goes on, maybe the shoulders right up and you forget to put them back down. So take a moment to exercise some chest opening here. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together behind you. Feel the heads of the shoulders roll back and squeeze together. Good. One more, just in your own time here. When you're ready, we're going to start using our arms. Let's inhale, feel the arms lift. Gather up as much space as you can. Draw the palms together. Now exhale and press the palms down towards your heart center. Okay, active here, pressing. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hands through heart center. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, take a moment here. Let's press our palms towards our heart space. Let's bow the chin gently. Rest your chin on those fingertips. Close the eyes again, and let's take a moment here of gratitude. Maybe you're already starting to feel that energy awaken in the body. Maybe that breath is really helping you reinvigorate or access, a much deeper way of breathing today. This is a great way to connect with your body and become really present in this moment. Take a moment, just be thankful. Good, with your next inhale and exhale, let the hands drop down. We're gonna take our arms up to cactus pose here. So taking goalpost arms, a 90-degree bend in each elbow. With an inhale, open the chest, draw the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. Now let's exhale, empty the belly, and twist over to our right side. Good, you'll feel this right shoulder start to heat. You'll feel your core lift. Good, inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Good, inhale, center. Now if you tried that, it didn't work so well, try spreading your base out, making yourself a little more stable here. Exhale, twist to the right. Good, inhale, center. Exhale, left. Good, inhale, coming back to the center. Let's take the arms back down to the chair. Maybe they rest in your lap, or maybe for a little extra stability, you actually hug the underneath of the chair. We're gonna take seated cat-cow. With your inhale, draw the chest forward, let the chin rise. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone underneath you, round through the back, and bring your chin to chest. Good, inhale, draw the chest forward, chin rise. Exhale, round through the back, tuck the tailbone, chin to chest. Inhale. Now working with your own breath. This is the part of yoga that takes so much practice and concentration. Inhale to move forward, and exhale to move back. Good, one more time on your own. And exhale. Good, with your next inhale, sitting nice and tall, coming up to that attentive posture. Let's take our hands behind us. We're gonna clasp the hands, clasp the fingers, draw the palms together. Now let's straighten the arms and roll the shoulders back. With your inhale, draw the chest forward, the chin to rise, press those shoulders down and away. Good, now let's exhale and come back to seated center. Relax the arms, let them draw back. Beautiful work so far. You should start to be feeling some maybe heat building in the core, or maybe just a general little lightheadedness. That's what lets you know that you have a fresh influx of oxygen to the body, so that's totally normal. But also know if you start to feel lightheaded through our breath practice or pranayama in yoga, just find your normal breath. When you're ready, we're gonna inhale, bring the arms to lift. We're gonna exhale and forward fold. Now, you can take a wide stance with your legs like mine are now, or move your feet in and fold forward over your legs. This is a good place to take your block or your book if you need. Place them for a little bit of support. Maybe if you've got the range of motion and you can work your hands down to the floor, you try that. Now, let the head go. Beautiful. Let the head hang like a weight. With your next inhale, we're gonna halfway lift, flat back, bringing the hands towards the knees. Roll the shoulders down and away. Good, now exhale and fold again. Falling back down to your book, your block, your floor. Let the head hang heavy. Beautiful. With your next inhale, let's roll up like a rag doll. Rising by tucking the tailbone first, rolling up through the mid-back. Let the head be the last thing to arrive. We're going to do that same thing again, just a little faster. Inhale, arms to lift. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Moving all the way back down. Let the head go. Inhale, halfway lift. Roll the shoulders down and away. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rolling ragdoll rise. All the way up to the top, and exhale as you arrive. Good, inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands through heart center, fold. Inhale, maybe this time you try an airplane with the arms, sending the fingertips to the back of wall for your flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, ragdoll rise, roll back up. This is your last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to knees, or maybe airplane. You choose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, ragdoll rise, rolling up. One at a time. Exhale as you arrive. Beautiful. When you're ready, we're going to start to work into some twists. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up and open. Let's exhale and take the left hand to your right knee. Your right hand will move to the back of your chair, whatever you're sitting on. So from here, roll the shoulders down and away. Let's inhale, get nice and tall. Elongate through the crown of the head. Now let's exhale. Provide a little gentle pressure to the outside of that right knee. Maybe a little pressure with the hand to twist. Good. As you exhale, draw the belly button up and in. Maybe using your exhales to find a little more space and twist a little further. Always exploring your range of motion, but never ever pushing into pain. Listen to your body here, honor your body. Good, on your next exhale, let's release your gaze forward and then your twist. Beautiful. Inhale, arms lift. We're gonna move over to the left side. Exhale, right hand to left knee. Left hand to back of chair. Inhale, get nice and tall through the crown of the head. Now let's exhale, gentle pressure to twist. Take your gaze as far as you can see over that left shoulder. Good, use your belly button, draw it up and in with your exhale to find more space. Last breath, inhale. And as you exhale, take your gaze forward and then release your mind. That was beautiful. It feels really good too. All right, so from here, we're gonna move into some gentle seated warriors and crescents. So this is a good time for you to kind of play with what your body can do on its seat. So we're gonna take our right leg open. Take the toes to face your right side wall. We're gonna take the left foot behind us. Now, you can plant that left heel down, more like a warrior two, kind of open here, but you can see that my seat is still on the chair. I'm just kind of using this extra space on this side for some stability. So, plant that heel down. If that doesn't feel good on your hips, just bend the knee and bring the knee forward. You can even shorten the stance and take a more narrow stance for a little bit more stability here in the seated position. If not, and this feels good for you, let's take your warrior. We're gonna take the arms up. You might still need one hand on one knee for balance, and that's totally fine too. If you can find the full expression of this seated warrior two or Virabhadrasana two, just a fun Sanskrit word. So from here, I want you to think about pressing down into the floor with both feet, active through the core, arms are parallel to the ground and your gaze is over those right fingers. We're trying to keep from leaning too far in the future or hanging out here in the past. We want to be right in the middle. So from here, let's inhale, lengthen, get tall. Good, we're gonna exhale and take this forearm to our knee. Take the left arm high, opening that left side body. This is your side angle modified to your seat. Good, so from here, think about taking your gaze up to that left hand. Draw up and out of the shoulders. We're trying to stack that left shoulder above the right, staying open through the chest and trying not to go caved in here. Good, with your next inhale, let's draw back up to your warrior two. Let's exhale, taking the left hand back towards the left knee. We're not gonna apply any pressure here. I want you to just set it there for stability. Take the right arm high, opening up the right side body. Maybe the gaze goes up. You might find this is more challenging for your balance. It's a good thing you're sitting. Good, from here, let's open the shoulders, send the collarbones wide. Good, exhale, come back through your warrior two. If you're like me, you're starting to feel some heat in that front thigh. So let's play with it. So you might stay right here. If you'd like to test yourself today, maybe with your exhale, you press to lift to find your warrior two. I want you to think about spinning that back heel down, planting some weight through that blade edge of the left foot. Beautiful. One breath here. Send the collarbone wide. With your next exhale, drop the seat back down to the chair, hands down. Beautiful work. Good. So let's heel toe that left foot in. Wiggle your way back to middle. We're gonna work to find same position on our other side. Good, so with your next inhale, let's send left foot open, right foot back. Plant that heel down, or if you need to modify, remember, this is just fine. Good. From here, arms lift. Parallel with the ground, roll the shoulder blades down and back. Lift through the crown of the head. Good. With your next exhale, bowing forearm to front knee, send that right arm high. Open up that right side body. You'll feel your ribs open up and fan out like an accordion. I'm still quite active through that right leg. I'm thinking about grounding down through the foot. Good, next inhale, moving back up through your warrior two. And as you exhale, moving to that back leg, send the left arm high. Open up the left side wall. Send the gaze high. Try not to apply so much pressure to that back leg. This is big core work. You'll feel it immediately. Good, inhale, coming back up. Now, your choice. Maybe you stay right where you are, or maybe you play. Let's inhale, press into the ground. Maybe you hover just above that seat. Really finding some strength here in this warrior. That's what these poses are for. They imbue what they're named for, so warrior. Good, last big deep breath here, inhale. And as you exhale, release to chair. Beautiful. Heel toe that foot in. Come find your middle center. We're gonna start to move into a little bit more challenging, maybe for standing postures and balance. So if balance is not your forte, that's okay. That's why we're working on it. We work on balance to improve it. We don't work on it to fail at it and to feel bad about it. That's not the purpose of this. So don't be so hard on yourself. We're gonna find our chair pose. Coming to the front edge of this seat. We're gonna kind of play like we did before. Maybe it's just a slight hover from the chair, but hands to knees first. Let's inhale, Move our weight forward, come up slightly, hover above that seat. Maybe you need to come right back down, and that's fine too. On this next try, if you got it, let's inhale, move up to your chair. The arms can go high, shoulder blades are open and drawn down the back body. Maybe that hurts your shoulders, and you need to bring the hands to prayer center. Good, I want you to try not to collapse through the low back here. Be strong in the low belly, flat back. This is a really good test. How is your chair pose? Can you sink the weight back to your heels and lift all 10 toes? Try it. Good, inhale here. And as you exhale, relax back down to your seat. If you didn't heat the thighs there, we're doing something wrong. Okay, so we're gonna try again. Let's inhale, lift, press into the feet. Sink your weight back to the heels. Keep the chest tall. Good. Last breath, inhale. And as you exhale, let's come to fully stand. Beautiful. So let's take and heel toe the feet out wide, about hips width. And let's take the shoulders up towards the ears, roll them down and back. Open the chest. Let's close our eyes here if it's okay for your balance. Face the palms out to the front of the room. And I want you to just take a moment to breathe. That intentional breath that we started with class. Inhaling through the nose, fill the lungs. Let's exhale and empty the lungs. Staying present here, feeling fully awake in our bodies now. This is your mountain pose, also called Tadasana. So mountain, strength, stability, steadfast. Good. With your inhale, let's send the arms up to the ceiling. Hands press, and exhale, palms to heart center. Good, let's take it 2 more times. Inhale, arms lift. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms lift. And exhale. Beautiful. Take a moment here. Press the palms and the thumbs towards the heart space. Bow the head again, resting the chin on the fingertips. A moment of gratitude again for what your body can do, what it does, and what it will continue to do. Beautiful work. Good, when you're ready, flutter the eyes open, let the arms melt down. We're gonna take our chair now and kind of put it off in front of us or to the side, where you can use it for your balance. You may not need it, and that's kind of the beauty of chair yoga. You get to test your boundaries without, feeling unsteady or really just unsafe. So, and this goes for everyone, it doesn't really matter. So I want you to take a wide stance. We're gonna find that same posture that we had before. The right foot forward, let's bend the knee. Let's find a nice wide stance with that left foot. Spin the heel down. Now here, some people may feel the ability to go deeper, maybe where there's a larger bend in that right knee. It's okay to stay up here and adjust where the left foot is, taking only as deep a stance as it feels good for you to do. From here, let's inhale and take the arms up. Maybe that front arm just stays and hovers above the chair, just for safety's sake, for security, for confidence. Good, if you've got this and you want to go further, let's inhale, straighten the front leg, arms lift. And as you exhale, bend the front leg, arms hover back down, parallel with the floor. Inhale, arms lift. Draw up through the legs, exhale, arms down. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, stay here for one moment. Send that gaze forward. Feel strong because you are. Good, now let's exhale. Take that right hand to the chair. We're gonna pivot on the back toe. I'm gonna come up onto my left toe tip. So we're kind of taking a version of crescent lunge here, high crescent. So from here, my front foot is planted down. My back foot is lifted on the toe. You can keep the knee straight in the back, or you can bend it if that's what feels good through the front of your left hip. Find the position. Maybe you adjust the left foot in its position. From here, you can leave your hands, or maybe you leave one, or maybe both hands rise. If this position is tough on your shoulders, modify. Bring the hands down to heart center. You're still practicing your balance. Good. Big deep breaths. The purpose of this breathing in yoga is to help you stay present with your body, present in this moment. Good, with your next exhale, hands towards the chair. Let's heel toe that back foot in. Give a moment. Let that right leg rest. Maybe you step it out, pedal it out, maybe you shake it out, whatever feels good to you today. Good, now we're gonna take our weight back to that right leg and work on tree pose. So single leg stance. Planting that right foot down, I want you to take the left knee and open it to the left side wall. From here, your left foot can stay on the floor. Maybe the sole of the foot presses to the inside of the right leg. That may be as far as you go. Or if you'd like to test your balance today, maybe your left hand assists to bring that left foot into the right inner thigh. From here, still send energetically, send that left knee open, active through the glutes on the left side. Now from here, maybe your hands stay right where they are because that's enough. Maybe they come hands to heart center. Or maybe for the full expression of tree pose or vrikshasana, the arms rise. Take your gaze forward. Take it to something that does not move. Come back to that present breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Good, last breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, hands down to chair. Now we're gonna release that left leg as gently as we got it in. Try not to collapse out of this pose. Beautiful. You might feel that in your right leg. Lots of stabilizing muscles there to utilize balance. So small muscles fatigue pretty fast. Good, we're gonna move over to the other side. Taking right foot back, left foot forward. Our toes are facing the chair. The right heel is planted down. Good, so from here, find your depth. We're open through the hips. That left knee is trying to track over the left toes. So start by pressing that leg open and out. Good, maybe hands to chair for balance, or maybe they lift. You might stay right here, or to go a little further. Straighten the front leg, inhale. And exhale, bend the front knee, arms move back down. 2 more times, inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful work. Take 1 breath here. Feeling strong. And with your exhale, hands to chair. Let's pivot on the back toe. Lifting the heel, you might need to narrow your stance, and that's fine too. I want you to take as long of a stance as you can to open the right hip. We're working into the hip flexors when we are in our high crescent lunge. So, from here, the hands may stay, or maybe 1, or maybe 2 lift. Let the shoulders draw down and away. Try not to hold tension or create it where it does not belong. crown of the head. Good. With your next exhale, let's take the hands to chair. Heel toe that foot in. Wiggle them out. Walk it out. Shake it out. Honor your body in this second. When you're ready, we're going to shift that weight over to the left foot. Roll the right knee open from the hip. From here, the foot can be on the ground, sole of the foot to the calf, or for the most, sole of the foot to the inner thigh. We just want to be careful not to apply pressure to the knee joint itself. So it's above or below the knee. Find your level. Roll that hip out and open. Take your gaze to something that does not move. Maybe the hands hover. Maybe they lift to heart center. Or maybe for the most, towards the ceiling. Good. Energetically continue to send that right knee out and open. Good. Stand tall here. Take a moment. With your next exhale, hands down through heart center, back to the chair. Release the leg gently. Good. Walk it out. Shake it out. So, good standing series for balance. You can modify any of those things, but they're wonderful things to come back to and practice, especially if you notice that your balance has started to kind of wander. So we're going to come back down to our seat and start to wind down our practice with a little bit of stretch. So from here, you'll need to get your books or your blocks close, just in case you need them. We're going to start by taking the right foot forward. Come to the front of your chair. We're going to extend the heel forward, and you can be kind of soft in the right knee here. It doesn't have to be totally locked straight. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, lift through the crown of the head. I want you to send your tailbone to the back of the room. Bring your chest forward. We're going to flat back fold. Now maybe you apply some gentle pressure to the thigh, or maybe you walk your hands down to your shin. Try not to press on the knee joint itself here. This is also a good place to take your books, your blocks, stack them on level 3, level 2, or level 1. Maybe if you've got this and you need more space, hands to floor. Now I want you to lengthen through the crown of the head. Good, so from here, staying right where you are, you can kind of see tailbone shifted back, flat through the lower back, open through the heart. Good. Big deep breaths here. And as you exhale, let's fold and soften through the back. Let the head hang heavy. Maybe you even start to take some slow circles in the foot and kind of feel how that changes the stretch on the outside of the leg, in the hamstring, that muscle behind the thigh. Good. Let's find some stillness. One more big deep breath here. Inhale. With your next inhale, ragdoll rise, rolling up one vertebra at a time. And exhale as you arrive. Beautiful. Good. We're going to take that right foot, crossing it over the left knee for figure 4. This is a crowd favorite. And by crowd favorite, I mean everybody hates it. So from here, think about taking your ankle directly over your knee. The more you cross it, the more you're going to allow that hip to internally rotate. So we want to get the most bang for our buck here. Foot to knee, gentle pressure. Maybe that right hand gently presses down. Maybe that's enough. If you're looking for more, we're going to inhale, lift through the crown of the head. Exhale, let's Lean forward, tailbone back, flat back, chest open, elongated through the crown of the head. Good, nice big deep breaths here. When you find your edge, you'll know because your body will tell you. And this is an opportunity to listen. So, when you meet your edge, meet it back with breath. As you exhale, you're sending those signals to the parasympathetic nervous system. Calm down, relax, let go. Good. With your last breath, I want you to inhale, and this time exhale, open mouth, sigh. Beautiful. Inhale, rising up through the crown of the head. Let's exhale. Release that right knee. Bring it back down to the floor. Maybe take a moment to kind of let the legs open and close. Feeling any changes, both in your body or even energetically. How are you feeling? Good. When you're ready, we're going to straighten the left leg. Take the heel out as far away from you as you can get. Keep the knees soft. Good. Maybe you inhale, lift through the crown of the head. Exhale, tailbone back, flat back, chest open. This may be as far as you go, and that's fine. Maybe you'd like to use that support of something underneath you. Maybe you slowly work your way farther forward, using your exhales to move deeper. Never pushing into pain, but just exploring your range of motion here. Good. Big deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, let's round through the back. Let the head hang. Get nice and long and soft and really feel the crown of the head hanging down like a weight, creating as much length through the spine as you can. Good, last breath, inhale. Beautiful, with your next inhale, ragdoll rise. Rolling up one at a time, exhale as you arrive. Let's take figure 4 with the left leg. Ankle toward the knee, gentle pressure, left hand to left inner knee. Energetically sending that knee down to the floor. Good, let's inhale, lift through the crown of the head. As you exhale, tilt the pelvis forward, flat back, open heart. This can be quite intense in the hips, especially if you sit all day. Greeting tension with breath intentionally. It's easier to cut and run and just back out, run the other direction. But this is kind of teaching you how to handle stress, duress, strain, which I think all of us are accustomed to these days. This is your last breath. Deep inhale here. With your exhale, open mouth, sigh. Beautiful. Inhale, coming back up, rising to the top. Let's release the left leg. Windshield wiper, in and out. Give yourself a little bit of space here. Noticing how the hips feel and taking a moment to scan yourself from top to bottom. Good. When you're ready, I want you to scoot back in your chair. Release the back to some support. From here, take a position of comfort. Maybe you're like me and you like to cross your feet when you sit in the chair. Or maybe you like to cross your legs, or you slouch. For this purpose, I want you to try and sit as tall as you can. Now, I want you to close your eyes. And we're gonna take a moment to turn inward, to try to turn off this outside world, the world that tells us, go, 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 achieve, faster, harder, longer, and instead say, it's okay to be exactly where you are right now. It's okay to feel exactly how you feel right now. Keeping your eyes closed, come back to that breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Take a moment to listen to yourself. Also, let's take a moment of gratitude for what your body can do, what it will do. And remember, you use it or you lose it. It does not have to be heroic to be worth it. It should just feel good to move your body. Good. When you're ready, keeping the eyes closed if you like, we're going to inhale one big full breath. Take the arms up overhead, reaching to the ceiling. Let's exhale, taking the hands together, pressing the palms to heart center. Take a moment here. Close the eyes, bow the head. Inhale fully. And with your exhale, open mouth, sigh. Audibly, let it go and leave it here today. Beautiful work. I am so happy to meet you here, there, wherever you are right now, or that you find this practice whenever it serves you. I'll be here on a schedule to keep providing you classes of different kinds. So I'm taking requests. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you thought. Tell me how you feel, because it matters. It matters to me. So you can find us on YouTube as well under GTS Hometown Wellness, Hometown Wellness, okay? So again, Facebook Live with me, move with me. I want to know you're here. Send me some love. I love all you so much. And from GTS and from me, Corinne, I'm wishing you well, and namaste, which is just to say the light in me honors and respects the light in you.